They're currently reacting to the same. That's the new pay structure by SRC. Let's just cross over there and listen in.
Servants and labor disputes had proliferated, and the wage bill had grown to unacceptable levels. Some queried the rationale for the pay structure for some civil servants and public servants, which appeared distorted and not in sync with our economy. And that is why our Constitution created the Salaries and Remuneration Commission as the agency to advise how we could best create the framework to streamline public sector pay, to create fiscal space, to finance education, roads, health, and so on. These are key to the realization of a competitive and prosperous Kenya as enshrined in our own Vision 2030. I am pleased that the Commission has now made its recommendations, and I am today announcing my unequivocal support for these broad and very far-reaching recommendations. I am particularly pleased that the Commission recognized and provided 3 factors key to planning by any administration. These are: 1, details of the compensation which public servants can expect both now and in years to come, so that the government can plan its finances properly. 2, a comparison of different wages of public servants to ensure fairness and that one group is not paid significantly more than others doing similar work. And 3, a clear and transparent guideline for testing whether public pay is fair but not exorbitant, so that we avoid waste. As I have noted, the money we save will be available to continue building roads, bridges, and other infrastructure to strengthen the economy and help us create more jobs for Kenyans. What the Commission is saying is in line with what the Jubilee administration has contended and embraced over time. Our agenda and plans have reflected this. The Jubilee administration has sought to guarantee fairness and transparency for public servants. But crucially, this has been part of our design to strengthen Kenya's economy, to create more jobs, and indeed to lower prices. Another key item on the Jubilee administration's agenda has been to answer the need to compensate public servants fairly while managing Kenya's finances prudently. In short, we sought a fair framework for public pay which would also enable the country to live within its means. As Kenyans, we have a proud history of combating problems together as one, rather than simply complaining from the sidelines. I call upon every Kenyan to support the Salaries and Remuneration Commission's recommendations and Jubilee's administration's quest to keep the wage bill at sustainable levels. The days of wasteful allowances and peculiar but inexplicable payments are behind us. Better and more prosperous days lie ahead. I commend the diligence of the Commission and its chairperson, Sarah Serem, and say that their report will go a long way in guiding and ensuring prudence in the way we manage public money. In short, your report settles these matters in the way the Constitution envisioned. Let me conclude by calling upon every public servant and state officer, and indeed every Kenyan, to support the work of the Salaries and Remuneration Commission and to abide by its guidelines. All of us in the public service must remember that this is a calling, and that is what servant leadership is about. It is about servanthood, not business. I thank you, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you very much. Okay.
All right, President Uhuru Kenyatta there making a statement from state.